Hey everyone, it's me, Adam P, and I'm here to do probably my most important video of my life, really. And that is my ranking of the Real Housewives from Atlanta. This is based on how they are as a housewife on reality television. This has not really to do with them as a human being. So, we have 4 different categories. First off, we have flop. Pretty self-explanatory. You're a flop. You probably shouldn't even gotten a peach. Then our next rank is joggers. Spring, summer. You're just kind of, you've had moments, but it's just meh. Then we have lovely gowns. Beautiful gowns, which means I like you. You're really awesome. You're cool. You're a fun housewife. However, our last ranking is she's a legend, an icon, and she is the moment. Now, come on now. Now, that means you have made the show for me. You have been a certified icon and star on that show, and no one can take that away from you. So, this is gonna be fun! I'm excited to do this. Let's just go right in order. We really gotta open with this one, huh? Kim Zolciak. She was, she had some entertainment moments, I guess, but she just seemed irritating. She wasn't very likable. However, she did start some drama and she had some moments, especially if you're an OG. You really had moments, with the whole wig pulling, the whole wigs thing, and, being like, I want to be a star, but really she put zero work in being a pop star. I just find her as a really desperately wanted to be Kim Kardashian family, really. And, I don't want to get personal, but she was just, the show made her look really bad, but she had entertainment moments. So we're going to put her in jogger spring, summer. We're just gonna do it. That's just my opinion. Some people would put her into legend moments. And you know what? You have a case for that. She had Tardy for the Party. She had her own spinoff show. But she just wasn't really interesting. She never won an argument. She never had that I'm that queen bee moment. She just always was kind of a clown, if I'm being honest. So next we have Deshawn Snow. Now this is textbook flop. Season 1, her biggest storyline is, okay, well, I'm going to have a charity event and my goal is to raise $1 million. And when she held the event, no one paid attention to her. At least that's what the show made it look like, and not a lot of people donated, and that's kind of embarrassing and sad, and I kind of see why she left the show. She just had that timid personality. She's very shy. She was married to an athlete, so mama had coin in her purse. Next, we have Eva Marcel. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I remember watching America's Next Top Model Cycle 3 and loving Eva the Diva. Like, I loved her in that show. This is really hard because I'm debating between jogger, spring, summer, and flop, if I'm being completely honest. Her storylines are really boring. And you could tell they're trying to rope her into the drama. But she'll always say something a little shady, and then they're gonna bring it up to her, and she's like, She is a lovely woman. A lovely, lovely woman. Beautiful woman. Stunning, like drop dead gorgeous. But I don't know. She did have moments, with that whole drama about her baby daddy. Her donor. And the whole house thing. But I don't know. She just doesn't handle the drama well. She never has her queen bee moment. So, this is so hard. I love Eva. I'm going to put her at jogger spring, summer. Right now. She has a healthy resume to say flop, but she's had some moments where it's like, okay, that was kind of entertaining. Cynthia. What can I say? My love for Cynthia has grown each season. Cause she just seemed like Nene's bottom bitch, if we're being honest, at the beginning. If we started season 3, she would be at flop. 4 and 5, I would put her at jogger spring, summer. 6 through 9, I would put her at lovely gowns. After her being here all this time, I'm really invested in her story. She's super likable. She knows how to pick a fight. She knows how to retaliate now. She used to not be able to. I'm going to give Cynthia legend, icon, and is the moment. There you go, 50 Cent. She's fun. She's kind of a goof. She knows how to argue, though. I noticed that ever since she stood up to Nene, it's kind of like, okay, you're kind of an icon. You're kind of an icon. So I love you, Cynthia. If you leave the show, it would be a major loss, too. That's the thing. Shamari, flop. What else what do we have to say? What do we have to say? Flop. You just weren't interesting at all. Your storyline was, is she's an alcoholic? And then she's trying to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z with her husband. Also, the storyline of like, we have an open marriage where I can be with women, but I can't be with men. And my husband can be with women, too. But Shamari can't be with a man. Okay. All right. She seems like a fun girl. Like, I would go out to the club with her. And to resort to she's an alcoholic, it's kind of like, oh, do we really not have anything else to say about her? Now we got the big guns. The big guns. Nene Leakes, I think it's obvious. We have to get her right straight to, in fact, move over Cynthia. Legend, icon, is the moment. I think she solidified that ever since, like, season 1. She has earned that spot. However, she is really, really close to getting dropped down to Lovely Gowns because these past 2 seasons especially, Nene has been flopping. If you look at her in just season 12 and 11, I would put her at jogger, spring, summer, or flop. I'm being serious. So, I don't know. You made the show what it is. It's true. Your storyline is just, I don't know. You don't really care about the show, it seems like. You are a fun and very charismatic woman, and you have made iconic moments on the show. Okay, next we have Kenya Moore. If I'm being honest, I did not like Kenya at all. Seasons 5 through 8. She was made for that show and given a wooden spoon, and she went in there and she stirred the pot every single time. You gotta give her that. But season 12, I really am liking her because she does have petty moments though, if we're being real. Like the cookie lady, that was come on. But it was a little too much. And then calling Tanya a sweetie pie, the C word, okay. But the only thing that kept me is that I really wanted to see her get a man and I really want to see her to have a baby. And she has that now, except her man ain't shit. That is a whole other discussion. Some people are pissed that I even am considering her in Lovely Gowns. Because a lot of people are saying she's an undisputed legend. And I would give that to her. I would. She has really pissed off the girls. And if it wasn't for Kenya, honestly, maybe we wouldn't get the drama that we have gotten, you know? I think she's more of a certified legend than Cynthia. Cynthia, to me, is a new member in the Legend Icon Club. You know? She just got her card, so... Next, we have Candy. Oh, this one's hard, too. Because, been there since season 2. She's super charismatic. She's talented. I'm invested in her life and her family all this time. I want to know what's going on. However, does she bring drama a lot? No. Of course she brought drama during that legendary fight where she's like, you set me off! So, and of course season 9, that whole arc. If I'm putting Cynthia in the Legends tier, it's kind of like you gotta put Candy in the Legends tier. Do you know? I'll put you at 4th though. Yep. I'm putting her behind Cynthia. I don't care. Because Cynthia's brought us more drama than Candy. In my opinion, I'm sure people can have a healthy debate on that. Next is... What was her name? Next is Claudia. Certified flop. Not very memorable. Not very interesting. Only thing we have really is you fighting with Nene, and that wasn't really, I don't know, it wasn't very fascinating. I would put her at the highest of the flops. Here, let me rearrange that. I think season 8 was a tough time to put new girls in because those girls were tight and they were deep into some shit. Oh, next, we have Phaedra. And I'm going to give her lovely gowns. I think that feels right. That really feels right in that tier list, where she did give us a lot of moments, especially season 9. But she was a coward. She was a coward. And she didn't know how to argue well. She's not good at that. She is a definition of a snake. And I think she had a good purpose and a good message sometimes. I was really interested in her being a lawyer and then becoming a certified mortician. That was interesting. Oh my God, and her babies! Oh, I love them! When something was going wrong, she hid in the shadows. And she was a certified liar. Certified bad liar, if I'd be like that. Because... And then, like, she'll just have moments where it's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, she was representing someone who wanted to, like, sue or go after Candy, who's supposed to be your best friend. Which, it's like, what? Lisa, lovely seeing you here. I'm debating between low rank on Jogger Spring Summer or high in the flop cat. I'm going to put her high in the flop. Because she was the friend. She would have been a great friend of. Do you know what I'm saying? Her personal life was kind of like, whatever. I think she wanted to have a baby with her fine-ass husband, but that's really all I can remember from her. But she was a good friend of. She's kind of like Tanya now. Lisa, I feel like Lisa and Eva are pretty much at the same ranking, but it's like, why would I put Eva there and then Lisa down here? Ugh, this is so difficult, guys. So difficult. But I will say I think Eva had more dramatic moments on the show. There we go. Like the whole house thing, that was pretty big. Like, you know, so I'm going to keep Lisa at flop. Now, next is Kim Fields. This is the one I've been dreading because I love Kim Fields as a person. She is just a ray of sunshine. She warms up the room. And I loved her as Regine in Living Single. She was so fun to watch. She's a great performer. But as a housewife, you are in the flop category. I'm so sorry to tell you that, Kim. I'm so sorry. It's just you were kind of above it, but you were also, you didn't need that drama in your life, Kim. You didn't need that. I knew Housewives is a good outlet to promote your stuff. I'm going to put her... I'll put her here. Last night, I did watch that reunion moment where her and Kenya were fighting, and that really, that puts her up there. Because, Kenya really, and that's a good example of Kenya stirring the goddamn pot. She really pushed on Kim Fields' buttons. And that's what made me really not like Kenya. It's like, do not mess with Kim Fields. She is talent. She's a legend. If we're talking about talent, boop, 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 legend, icon is the moment. But if we're talking about entertainment of a real housewife, we're gonna have to put her in the flop category. I'm sorry, Kim. And her whole storyline was, I don't know if Real Housewives is for me or not. Which is like, that's not a very great storyline. And next we have Who Gon Check Me Boo Chateau Sheree. Wow. I think Sheree is a good example of lovely gowns. I would put her below Phaedra, but lovely gowns, beautiful gowns. I would give her that. Because, oh my gosh, especially season 1, Sheree was really good. And she was petty. She was fun to watch. I think she could have been ridiculous sometimes. And in the whole Chateau Sheree, that was that storyline just dragged on and on and on. And then Kenya has a house before Sheree. There was just moments I really sympathized with Sheree. Especially from her horrible ex-husband. I think she is a strong woman. And she's been through a lot. So It really helped me like her more as a human being and respect her. That's the thing. I got more respect for her than like Kim. I don't really respect Kim. I'm sorry. She was just flopping when she came back. So I get why, hence Jogger Spring Summer. Lastly, we have Miss Portia Williams. I stand Portia. I do. She's fun. She is so entertaining. Drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. Does she make bad moves? Yes. Is she a little airheaded? Yes. But that's part of her charm to me. She has the least, well, I was about to say she has the least amount of dark energy. But her dark energy comes and it really comes in. Okay. I don't think she has malice in her heart. She really doesn't. I think she's misunderstood. I think at the beginning of the show, she was immature, but we've watched her mature and grow throughout. And this season especially, I feel bad for her. Because her man cheating on her while she was pregnant, ouch. Ouch, that's gotta be in a tough position. She's fun to watch her argue with. Sure, she does make some missteps, and I think she doesn't realize when she makes those missteps. You know what I'm saying? And she is so charismatic that she dragged Kenya. Literally dragged her with her wig, and yet they're cool. They're still cool in season 12. That is the charisma of Portia Williams. And that is why I'm putting her in the legend category. I'm putting her past Candy. I'm putting her past Cynthia. And you know what? I may be petty, but I'm putting her past Kenya. There. It's kind of obvious. You got to give Nene number one. Give her dues. Give her credit. I think people would put Kenya at 1. And I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't agree. Some people would put Candy at 1, which is like, okay, credits. She's paid her dues. And I guess you could give her number 1. But Nene, I'm going to put you there. There is my official ranking of the Housewives of Atlanta. What do you guys think? Where would you rank these girls? Maybe some people would put Shamari at number 1. But you can't. I mean, give me all the receipts you can, but I don't think you have enough to prove that she can be in the legend category. Well, thank you guys so much for checking out my tier list. Make sure you subscribe. I make videos all about pop culture and entertainment and media. If you have any video requests, please let me know. And lastly, make sure you hit me up on my social media. And I will see you guys next time for more pop culture tea.